Hey y'all, welcome in. If you are new or just passing through to my channel, welcome. My name is Tam. I'm also known as the Enlightened Auntie. If you're returning, welcome back, squad. I'm here today to do another general collective reading. We're not sign specific here, we're also gender fluid. I may say you and I'm talking to them. May say them, I'm talking to you. Put yourself in the story wherever you seem to fit. Remember that time and energy are fluid. So I could be talking about the recent past, the present, or the future. Take the parts that resonate, leave everything else behind. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, and I invite you to join me for a session. All right, y'all, welcome back. Welcome in. This is take two. I actually started recording. I got like 30 minutes in, and my camera ran out of storage, and I don't feel like going back to tell that story. So I decided to just clean off the board and start fresh. I'm just going to grab some oracle cards, and we're going to start over. The first reading was about, it seemed like a work situation, similar to like yesterday's energy. Kind of felt like a work situation. It felt like somebody who was, I mean, I'll tell the story, but I'm not gonna go back into that energy. It looked kind of like there was some new information being discovered about like a hostile work environment, like in the past. So like if you're at a job and you've been at a job for a really long time, there may have been some like kind of hostile environment, or like it didn't feel very motivating. It didn't support like the energy of motivation. Like, so it felt like somebody was kind of quiet quitting, showing up and being there physically, but kind of checked out mentally. And like being financially cool, but then being really apprehensive about like looking for work. Like, I don't like where I am, but I'm not actually doing anything to change that. I'm just gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for something to change, and it's not gonna change unless you change it. So if you're at a workplace and you're not really happy there, this is your time. I'm not saying like jump ship today or quit. I'm saying start making plans. Like, use this slow down of Mercury retrograde. The post shadow doesn't end until like April the 9th. I've been saying, post shadow end at the end of the month, but April the 9th. Oh my God. So all of this month going into the first couple weeks of the first 9 days of April, use this time as the time slows down a little bit to like start searching. But while you're looking, if you're looking for new jobs or looking for new opportunities, make sure that what you're looking for is in alignment with what you want. Okay? Don't go choosing jobs just because the money looks good, because I can guarantee you will just tie yourself into a karmic job, which kind of felt like what you were doing now. You may be involved or connected to a toxic work environment, and it's because you accepted the job only for the money. You didn't go there for growth. You didn't go there for expansion. You went there for money. And because of that, now you're kind of bound to it until you decide to leave. So you have to take that action, because if you're waiting for something to change, I didn't actually see any change. The only change that has to take place has to be you removing yourself. That's for somebody. All right, let's tap in and see what else Spirit wants to talk about. Alright, so there could be a relationship or a contract coming to an end. This could be a relationship that maybe you have been unable to heal or fix, or the other person doesn't want to heal. Maybe both of y'all need to heal. Okay, now we have the energy of apprehension. It's like a fear of moving on. I feel like Spirit is trying to guide somebody away from something, like moving into like the unknown. But there's a lot of apprehension. I'm like, I don't necessarily want to call it like a lack of confidence. It just feels like it is an unsettling feeling, but this kind of comes across to me like there's no growth and comfort. So there's somebody who is apprehensive to move forward, even though spirit is nudging them. They're apprehensive because they don't really know what's on the other side. I'm not using tarot cards, but it's definitely giving me like the fear of the unknown of like the moon energy. Like I'm not really sure. And I kind of feel like spirit is strongly suggesting like moving out of that comfort zone. Somebody may also be maybe tied very much to like their station in life, whatever that is, like tied to the identity of whatever their station in life, whatever that dictates. Somebody may be like kind of tied to that. So if I move away from it, then I no longer have the tie to whatever I associate with my identity. Does that make sense? I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like, this could be you. Or it could be someone else that may want to offer you some type of assistance, like financial assistance. But the person, I'm trying to determine if this is, I don't think this is you. I think this is somebody else. Whoever this person that may be trying to offer some type of monetary assistance or something, it's not somebody that, and it could be like it could be assistance, but it just be somebody here that has resources, but it's not somebody that you have any kind of like love for. Like, you might not even like this person. Or they don't have any love for you and they don't like you. Like, I don't take that how it resonates. Okay. Okay. It's somebody that don't like you or you don't have love for this person. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, that's why it could be you. Usually it's like somebody else, but I'm like, this could be you. Okay, so in the environment, there appears to be somebody here who's dealing with some financial constraints. There's somebody here. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. There's somebody here that could be dealing with some financial constraints, and I feel like I don't know if Spirit is leading this person towards you or you towards them. I don't really know which way this goes. But we have somebody over here dealing with some financial constraints. And then we have the energy here of somebody who's just like definitely somebody who doesn't really like you or they don't have no love for you. There's no fondness here, and then there's exposure of that. Now this could be somebody that is connected to your family because happy family is out here. So it could be like exposure of, seeing something. This is like seeing somebody in your family who may not actually have love for you, or you may be withholding. Jesus, this is a lot. Because it kind of feels like the exposure of somebody, this woman, whoever this woman is, the exposure of this woman who doesn't really have love for you. I'm like, I keep getting this. She don't like you. Whoever this woman is, she don't like you. She don't like you or you don't like her. Somebody connected to you by way of family. This woman could very well be going through some type of financial constraints or something. And maybe spirit is leading them. I don't know. Spirit leading them to you or leading you to them. Yeah. So they're losing resources. I'm like, this could be... Oh. I'm like, this gives better context. Okay, so let's talk about the players, because I do have people out here. Now I have a man and a woman. And I have each of their, like, I wouldn't call them counterparts per se, but this is somebody, and I don't know who I'm talking to today, because everybody's out here. I'm like, everybody's out here. The only person I don't have out here is the man holding the heart. I got the thinking man and the thinking woman, and the woman holding a coin, and a man holding a coin, and the woman holding a heart. And they're all in very interesting positions. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm like, oh, I could even look at this too. Like, if you had ever had or experienced some type of financial constraints, somebody who had the potential of helping you, I feel that was also being spirit led, chose not to. This could be a masculine. It could be man or woman. It could be masculine or feminine energy. Just take it how it resonates. I feel like spirit may have been trying to lead this person to assist you or whatever. This may have been somebody that you were you have been very generous with in the past. And this is connected to your family, okay? Now, behind the scenes, I think this person, the person who had the ability to help you at one point, is now in a position that you were once in, where they are now dealing with some type of financial deficit. And I kind of feel like somebody wants to approach you because they see, because you're not, okay, remember when I said, I just said it just now, I was like, maybe, now that I'm looking at all the cards, maybe at one point you were in financial deficit, because I'm looking at like the top cards and the bottom cards are kind of like giving mirroring images. So if you in the past had dealt with some financial constraints, and this masculine presenting energy had the ability to help you but chose not to, though spirit was guiding them to, like, this is somebody that you may have been very like open with, you know what I'm saying, you love them unconditionally or whatever, because they were connected to you by way of family. Now, this person is experiencing the same kind of constraints that you were once experiencing. And because they chose not to assist you, help you, lend a hand, anything, I think this person knows that you are not even considering offering, helping, none of that. I'm like, none of that, right? They can also see, especially if you are doing very well, you're stable, your family life is good, that can actually be seen. This could be like you turning your back, like literally on anybody else that's not connected to you, like under the roof of your own home. And this person is very envious because you're in a different financial, you're in a different financial position. And you probably are in a position, like, I don't say for everybody, you might even be in a position to help somebody out. But I'm also looking at this like maybe you don't feel the same way that you did before. You don't feel the same way. Okay. Somebody here is attached to a specific identity. Somebody's attached to a specific identity. And I think somebody wants to take action towards you, but I think they don't know what to do. I think they don't know how to, like, I don't think they know how to approach you. And the fact that you may also be able to see beyond the veil. Like, whatever mask they're wearing, you may be able to see what's beyond that veil. Ooh. Ooh, so they need to walk away from, like, a certain group of people. They need to walk away from the rest of the family. I don't know. There's like a group of people that this person needs to walk away from. They need to take action and walk away from them. Like, I don't know who you are or who this person is to you. But I can flip this and be like, this person has been largely connected, I want to say, to a group of people. Could be family, doesn't have to be. But they've been connected to a group of people that have perpetuated or allowed them to continue wearing this mask. You see beyond that mask and that veil. The persona that they walk around in. You see beyond that. And it's like, in order for you to deal with them, they would have to, in order for you to deal with them or to even heal your connection with them, they would have to be willing to walk away from whoever these people are. So I can see here in the recent past, it's like Spirit may be trying to lead this person away from this, and they've been afraid to, because it's tied to their identity some kind of way, and I don't know, it's tied to their identity, and their identity is already on shaky grounds. It's tied to their identity though. One more, please. That came out sideways. I'm gonna keep it sideways. I'm like, whoever this person is, whoever we're talking about, I don't think that they actually, I don't get the impression that they saw your value in the onset. Like, I don't think that they saw they didn't see your value. And you know what it's giving? It's like, whoever this person is, you know how we talk about that, like a protective bubble, an umbrella that the collective has over the people that's around, you know, like in close proximity, that everybody's under your umbrella. So maybe when you were around, this person was up, they were winning, and then when you were not around, not winning so much, right? But then you removed yourself because they clearly showed you that they didn't value your presence more than the facade or the persona of who they portrayed themselves as. They cared about that and how other people perceive them more than their connection with you. And I think part of the lesson was for them to realize that they had it. I want to say they had it all, but they had more when you were around, when you were in their presence. It's like the energy of abundance. We know abundance comes in all forms. It's like the energy of abundance seemed to, kind of walk away and leave the room once you left. Yeah, you may have even walked away from this situation like without warning. You may have just stepped back. Like it may have, like you may have abruptly ended your relationship with whoever this is. You may have just, like, not even ghosted. You just stopped. You stopped. I think somebody is envious of the fact that, I'm like, this is a wild energy. I would have never looked at these cards this way, but I feel like somebody here is envious. They got some envy in their heart because you moved. I heard to the beyond. You moved through that unknown. Like you didn't allow the unknown to prevent you from making the moves that you needed to make. So you listened to your intuition. If spirit was guiding you in a different direction, you went in that direction. You didn't ask no questions. You just went. And there are going to be people, I feel, they're envious of your ability to adapt the way that you did. Like you moved without knowing what you were moving towards. You just trusted, right? You had faith. And now what they're seeing is they actually see you winning. Like you must be doing better than what they remember. Whatever your last interactions were with them, you're doing better, like financially, whatever. You're in a better position, and they're envious because they see you winning, and it makes them feel some kind of way. Like, baby, you could you could do the same thing, but you afraid. I don't like this energy, because this feels like they got a plan to come. They're cooking up a plan, and it almost feels like love bombing, like somebody wanting to come in because they know you got it. They know you got the resources because you looking stability. You're looking like stability. You're looking like, you're looking like a big bag of gold. You look stable. Financially you look straight. And I feel like this person wants to figure out a way to, they're strategizing a way to come in, but it kind of feels like love bombing, and it might not work on you. I mean, I don't think it is going to work on you. It feels like it won't, because I don't think you feel the same way about this person that you did in the past. Like, I don't know who this person is. Like I said, it could be connected to your family. This could just be, even if it's not connected to family, and maybe somebody is just seeing how happy you are with your family, like outside of whoever this is. I don't know who this person is, but they're definitely coming in on some BS. Okay, so pay attention to that. Oh, there's a card that was flipped. Yeah, it's like this person wants to speak to you. They want to come and talk to you, but the thing is that I don't like the fact that you want to come talk to me when you ain't got no money. Not that you got to have money to talk to me. Oh, I said love bombing. They're going to come in and you're going to come off as hostile. You're probably going to be a little hostile, or they're worried about you being hostile. And really you're not. You're probably, maybe you won't. I'm like, maybe you won't. They may be concerned that you're going to be hostile. You may be concerned that they're going to disrupt your peace. They may want to tell you about, I'm like, this is a person. they may want to, I'm like, okay, now this could be connected to family. I don't know. Because I'm like, this person's going through financial constraints, but I also think this person is too. And this is a woman. This gives me priestess energy. Like they're losing resources. This man up here is losing resources. This person down here is losing resources. And you're not thinking about this. Like, you're not heartbroken by the distance or separation. You're not anything. You're minding your business. Yeah, this is giving me like priestess warlock kind of energy out here. And I feel like somebody here wants to influence, like they want, yeah. I feel like somebody here they want to communicate. They want to influence you some kind of way. By way of manipulation. Yeah, see, they think they can come to you with a lie in an attempt to go through this door of healing and happiness. It's like, if I can talk to the collective can help me. But they're going to come to you with a forked tongue. They're going to come to you with lies. I don't necessarily like this. Okay, I'm going to lay all the cards out. So this person is afraid. They're feeling very unbalanced. They've got a couple of options in front of them, but they're very indecisive about which way to go. And it's largely because of fear, indecision, a lack of self-esteem, a lack of confidence. Or maybe they've got options, but they don't really like any of the options that are present for them. And so it causes more imbalance. And it's affecting a few areas. Okay, so you know how Venus rules love and money? It definitely feels like their love and their money is a little lopsided. So their relationship situation may be completely imbalanced. Their money is funny. Their money is a whole comedy show. And I think that this person wants to, I don't know, like it feels very much like their plan is to come towards you or to try to get in alignment with you. But it feels like somebody wanting to play on your emotions some kind of way. Like, especially if it's family, it's almost feeling like somebody wants to play on your emotions just to, I don't know, get under your skin or something. Maybe if I can plead with them, they'll fall for it or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's like there's conflict here. I'm like, I kind of see like there's no, you couldn't heal the connection. And so maybe without warning, you decided to just pull away from it. So then we have, maybe you felt like you were at odds with other people. It's like you against them. And this definitely could be family. Yeah, and you've already kind of moved on from whatever this is. Especially if you don't have fond memories of whatever was going on in the recent past. Like, you've already moved on from it. And maybe they're unhappy that you moved on. Like I said, you made decisions. You kind of went against the grain. And you may have made decisions that other people just aren't comfortable making. And they actually see that because of the decisions to move on, like, you're actually out here winning. You're winning. Yeah, and if they take action towards you, I feel like there may be a little apprehension. They may not come towards you because they may already know that they won't be successful. Especially if they're coming to you looking for help or some kind of handout, it's not going to be successful. at all. Yeah, it's like they want to come towards you because they're dealing with anxiety. They're like very, very imbalanced. And I think this person may be worried about, oh, I'm like, I don't know if you're loud. I mean, I'm like reading this. I already know who this is for me. I'm laughing because I'm like, this person may be worried about, like, I don't know what your last interaction was with this person, but they may be very concerned that if they come towards you, that you may cuss them out. Like your cutoff game is cold. You are incredibly detached. And they're worried. They're worried. I feel like they want to come towards you. They do want to talk to you, but because they realize, I'm like, I don't know. Let me pull more cards. I think the thing is that for you, you've already, I'm like, you already put a fork in it and called it done. Like, you're not, this is not even in your mind. Like, you're not dealing with these people. I'm like, I don't have many people out here, but if this is your family or is connected to your family, you're not tripping off of these people because you've already moved on. And somebody wants to approach you, but they're worried about you being hostile. They're worried about getting cussed out. They're worried about getting cussed out. Yeah. I'm like, there ain't no love here. And they worried about it. There's no love here. Okay. Now, I was thinking while I was looking at these cards up here, and I'm like, yeah, they might be worried about you getting, yeah, they worried about getting cussed out. Oh, see, look. Yep. They're realizing this is the same. These cards are very similar to the lesson cards that I last pulled of the Oracle. So it feels kind of like, in hindsight, like this is in the background energy. I think this person may have also, whoever this, because it starts off, we're talking like, when I place the feminine and masculine energy, it feels like they may have also listened to someone else. Because this energy comes across as somebody, this is a know-it-all. They know nothing, but they come across as a know-it-all. I just saw 33 on the clock. They come across as a know-it-all. They talk a lot of shit. They gossip. They lie. And I think that this person, whoever this person is, may have encouraged this man to do something. They took action to do something to, like, betray you in some way. So maybe the potential of them being worried, the anxiety that I see out here, like they may be worried about what you know. And I think if they listen, like if I read from this way, going from right to left, if they listen to this woman here, if they took directive from this woman to betray you, and now their life is upside down because they listened to this woman, they took action, but what they didn't expect was the blowback of, it's like almost like somebody encouraging, it's like a woman, somebody, whoever this woman is, encouraging someone else to like mistreat you or to treat you a certain kind of way, and then them, like a stupid ass, they do it, not realizing that what it would ultimately do is it would be like the nail in the coffin of that relationship. You're like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. And so when you walked away, they were kind of shocked, like, whoa, I didn't know the collective would do that. I didn't think the collective would ever do that. And so now they're kind of freaked out because they can see that you're happy away from them. Like all of them. If this is a family dynamic, they can see that you're happy away from them. And that once you moved away from them, that's when your life, that like when you finally cut and severed that cord and was like, I'm done. Like, we just not in a position of like flip-flopping and wishy-washy, like maybe, nah, you were like, ah, fuck this, I'm done. I'm not looking at these people, I don't talk to these people, like, fuck them, like, good luck to you, peace out, you know what I'm saying? When you made that decision, it's literally like the Two of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. When you made the decision, the wheel turned to support the decision. You said, I don't want to do this anymore. The universe says, say less, sis. Like, say less, bro. But you don't want to do this no more? Okay, we won't do this no more. And so now folks can actually see, like, you're super happy without them. You may have a public platform. You may have a public platform that people can actually see whatever you're doing, and you may be gaining some kind of success from that. People are envious of that. This woman specifically may be very envious and unhappy with the exposure that you're getting. And if this woman had been telling lies or whatever, hell, even if everybody here, if everybody participated, it's kind of like you're standing on your own without defending yourself about whatever has been said. You're kind of like, y'all believe whatever you want to believe. I don't care. I'm happy regardless. I'm happy. Folks are really up in arms that you're happy. Like, real shit. People are very up in arms that you are happy and abundant without them. That you don't have any desire or taking any kind of action to defend anything that you've ever said or done, or whatever has been gossiped about you. You're not defending any of that shit. You're just focusing on yourself, you know? And I feel like there's somebody here who's like kind of tripping. They may be going through dark night of the soul, especially if they're going through like financial constraints and all that stuff. This person, somebody here, or a couple people, they may be going through dark night of the soul. And it's something about an action that they took in the past, though, that they didn't expect the result that they got. They did something, did not expect the result that they got. And now their lives are kind of upside down, and everybody's upset because you're over here minding your business. You're happy. You're not, you're away from these people. And like I said, I do feel like somebody wants to come in on some bullshit. They want in on your party. I'm not happy because you're happy. How dare you? Yeah, it's like somebody is seeing you in a different light. Or they're worried about people seeing you, other people seeing you in a different light. Like some kind of, like maybe you have some kind of title, like people respect you as a leader or as some type of guide or a teacher. People respect you. You have a community of people that respect you. They're kind of worried about, because if this person's been over here telling lies and spreading rumors and gossip or whatever, they're kind of worried about people seeing something other than what they've depicted. So there's anxiety about that too, especially, like I said, especially if you're on the internet. And this woman, okay, remember when I said, I was like, she's a know-it-all. She's a know-it-all. Not only is she a know-it-all, she's very transactional. So I kind of feel like there's also an energy here of this woman may have also been doing things like this. Does kind of come with a little juju energy. This person may have been trying to do things to affect your earning ability. Like, I don't know what you do, or if you have like a public platform, or if you advertise online or something like that. It's almost like somebody spinning a narrative like you don't know what you're doing, so don't do business with the collective. You know, don't do business. They just don't want people to see you in the light that you carry. They don't want you. They don't want you seen in your own light. They don't want you seen in that light because they know once people see you in that light, they're gonna be looking at this person crazy. Whoever this person is, I'm like, this person may have encouraged, like I said, they may have encouraged other people to reject you. And I think what's happening is people are looking at them differently. People are seeing you in the light that you are in, and people are now seeing this person in the light that they are in, and people are now rejecting and walking away from them, and they're looking at them like they're looking down at this person. Oh, damn. So somebody had been repeatedly trying to bring you down. Like, I don't know what you do. I'm like, there's something really important about whatever you do for work or however you make your money. Something about that. This person has been trying to knock you off your square. Like, they don't want people to patronize you or to listen to you or to follow you. And I think part of the reason why every one of their attempts, like, they may have done things, could have been word of mouth. They could have been doing things to try to, like, get people to not work with you or to patronize your business or whatever it is that you do, right? With an expectation. I'm like, I got so much out here because we started off with this man, but I think the larger story is this woman, whoever this woman is. It's kind of like they were trying, and they have tried. I think I said it in yesterday's reading too. Whoever this is tried many different ways, many different times to try to undermine your stability, your business, your visibility. They may have even paid people like to troll you or to like leave bad reviews, or you know what I'm saying, like weird. It's like a weird negative energy that they tried to encourage in the background. And really what it did was it just made you stronger. Like you fought harder. Like you fought harder. Excuse me. And I kind of feel like the tower for them is the fact that nothing that they ever, I'm like, it just keeps coming out. It doesn't matter what decks I use or what kind of story I'm telling. No matter how many times they tried to bring you down, they kept trying. They can't do any, it's like right here, it's kind of saying, you should probably just stop. You should probably just stop. Because the desired result that you're looking for is not going to come. It's not going to come the way that you think it is. And it's not going to come on your time. It's not coming. It's not coming. Yeah, so they didn't. Okay, so there has been some kind of this is Juju lady. So she's been doing Juju, I want to say, over your family. She may have done it over your family. It could be somebody in your family. She may have done something over all of the family members, like people who actually had love for you. They may have this person may have done juju over all of the people, so that they would be in conflict with you or have issues with you. But she didn't want nobody to know that that's what she was doing. Yeah, so they may have told stories. Like, you're just minding your business. So this person was over here spreading rumors and, like, creating these, like, smoke and mirrors, the confusion, talking about how, you know, like, you're lazy. Like, I'm telling you, here, you walk away, you're fine, you're happy, you're winning. Everything is good, right? But then I think the confusion is, like, I'm like, there's so many people out here. It's like this person's telling stories to confuse the people about why you walked away. And it kind of does give the energy of, like, they'll be back, you know? They're going to need me. They'll be back. And you ain't come back. Yep. Yep. I'm like, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 8 of Cups in the Chariot. Child, you are out of here. You do not want to fuck with none of these people. You already know they're not emotionally supportive to you. You're like, I'm out. I don't want to do this. I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all. You may have people blocked. They never expected that either. Yeah, you may have them blocked and you may keep to yourself. You may keep to yourself. And you got somebody who's just trying to crack your shell, baby. They trying to crack your shell and they're getting this woman is getting judgment for whatever energy manipulation that she has done. If she's convinced other people to do her bidding, she and everybody connected to her are all getting karma. All of them. She spent more time being focused on betraying you. Like, I'm like, even where this 2 of Pentacles is, and it's in the center of the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the 10 of Swords and Judgment in the reverse, this person just stayed focusing. Like, you're over here minding your business. You put all this stuff behind you. You're like, I'm good. This person just stayed trying to do things to undermine everything that you were building for yourself in their apps, like without them being a part of your life. That's all this person has been focusing on. Like, I don't know who this woman is for you, but that's all she's been focusing on. If you're in a partnership, oh God. I said it before I even finished laying all these cards out here. Whoever was attached to this woman, whoever did her bidding, everybody who did her bidding, who took action to cause disruptions in your life, they are all experiencing misfortune. And they are afraid now because they're losing resources. They're starting to lose things. They spent all that time focusing on betraying you and backstabbing you. All they did were I'm like, for me, it just feels like an energetic boost. They were spending all this time thinking about how to bring you down, and it just gave you more power, and you just kept winning. They thought that they could isolate you, but you're actually okay in hermit mode. Like, you're okay isolated. They never expected that. Because I kind of get the impression that whoever we're talking about, these are people who need to be around other people. You don't need to be around other people. You're perfectly fine by yourself. You're good by yourself. You're good if it's just, if you have a partner and it's, you have a solid relationship. This is for the folks who have a solid relationship. If you're in a solid partnership, you actually have, like, you have somebody in your life who is supportive to you emotionally in a way that these people, like in your family, were not. And like I said, everybody that was involved, everybody's getting some, and they're all experiencing it. Somebody might have to move or relocate. I also have the energy of somebody wanting to come in and, like, I don't like this. Because this feels like somebody wanting to come and apologize to you. I'm like, this is like somebody wanting to apologize to you. But I still feel like they're coming to you with a lie because, like I said, they may have to move or relocate or something. So they're trying to figure out how to approach you. I'm like, I go back down here to the same energy. I'm like, if you're in a financially stable position and this person needs some kind of help, I mean, I still don't think I don't think you're gonna help them. But I think this person is trying to strategize, like, their way of how to, like, what they need to say. But even when they say it, it's gonna be a lie. So just beware. Okay. I said that down here. I'm like, it's gonna be a lie anyway. So just beware. Oh shit. And what they need to release, that toxic bullshit. They need to tell you the truth. If there's something that they need to tell you, they need to just say what they gotta say. Oh, snap. So if they've been hiding something, I'm like, if they've been hiding something, because I do feel like somebody is kind of feeling a sense of regret for not, like, now we go back to the first guy we were talking about. I'm like, because now he's out here again. And I feel like whoever this person is, he does feel some kind of way. I feel like there's some regret about things that may have been kept from you or what they kept from you. Like, they knew about some shit and they didn't tell you about it. So they may be worried about that. I'm like, I don't know how these people are connected to you, but this feels kind of like somebody regretting the fact that they chose, not like chose someone over you, because it's not really giving me, like, honestly, I don't have counterparts out here, so I'm not really getting, like, outside of the lovers, like, I don't really have counterparts out here. So, like, this could be like a family member, like somebody else, you know, a cousin, uncle, whatever. I don't know who these people are, because honestly, I don't have counterparts out here. And I have a lot of distorted masculine energy. Yeah, I have a lot of distorted masculine energy out here. But it feels like I don't know, like there's regret here for, like, it's like somebody, oh, it's crazy energy. It's like somebody choosing an alliance with their friends. I'm just using this as hypothetical. It's like somebody choosing their friends over their connection to you as family, like your family, and you know, you're a ride or die. But this person chose to, like, align with their friends and listen to their friends. And then, like I said, what part of the thing they need to release is the group of people that they've been spending time with or being around. That's part of what they need to release. It's like being honest with themselves that the connection that they had been involved in was, it was toxic. And this person, like, they rejected you. They had rejected you. They rejected you in the past. They rejected you in favor of choosing other people or other folks that maybe they knew for a really long time. And those relationships were not as stable as the relationship that they had with you. But now, since they made their choice to choose what they did, you made your choice to leave them where they are, and you just walked away and kept on going. And so if they feel some kind of way, they just feel some kind of way. Yeah, and like here's somebody, they're holding on, trying to hold on to you, wanting to go into a new cycle with them, but you don't have any fond memories of the relationship with them. And this person just wants what they want. Like, they just... I'm laughing because for me, I already kind of know who this is. They just want what they want, you know? And you're not here to entertain them. You're like, yeah, no. And they want to tell you, I'm like, there's somebody here want to tell you the truth. They want to tell you, they want to tell, the lie. They want to tell you the truth. Oh, snap. Okay. I'm gonna pull all of these cards back. I'm just read the last cards from this deck, because I'm like, that's its own story. I feel like this right here, what we were just talking about, was a bit of a backstory. It feels very backstory. I want to read these last cards. Let me put these back. I'm like, ooh. I'm gonna pull all of these back. Okay, I'll pull all of these back. I'm gonna pull all these back. All right. Okay, so this is the energy of this, and this is like you standing your full authority. You're like, yeah, no, I'm making up my mind. I don't want to do this again. I don't really have fond memories of whatever we had in the past, or whatever kind of relationship we had. I don't have no fond memories of it, and I'm standing on business. This is the decision that I've made. Okay, I'm standing up for myself. I'm speaking up for myself. I'm standing in my power. Right? This person wants to tell you the truth about this woman. He wants to tell you the truth about this woman, or his connection to this woman, or his involvement with whatever this woman was orchestrating. Okay? There had been lies. After here's a lie. Here's a lie being exposed. Here's the truth. So there's a lie. This is the truth about Ace of Pentacles, about an opportunity, a windfall, okay, in the hands of this woman who you also are not, you're not fucking with her either. Okay. And not only are you not fucking with her, so this could be a mother figure, does not have to be a mother, don't have to be your mama, a mother. Not necessarily your mother. Or someone who likes to pass herself off as such. You're not heartbroken by the fact that you are not, like, if you're at a distance from this person, you don't feel no kind of way about it. You don't feel no kind of way. There's actually, I have a couple of masculine cards out here. You don't feel any kind of way about being at a distance from anybody, and you're being viewed as an empress. Now this as counterparts, this is Emperor and the Empress. This woman may have done something, like, if I'm looking at this as counterparts and not as one person, as your energy, this literally could be like the truth about how this woman may have done things to, I'm like kind of getting mental fog between this couple. Ooh. I'm going to take the last two. I'm going to take okay, so this is the bottom. This is the entire rest of the deck. Okay. So somebody here wants to tell you the truth about some lies that may have been told about this Ace of Pentacles. Because this Ace of Pentacles absolutely would have been able to afford you a whole new life. Like you would have been, this whole row right here, it would have set you up. It would have set you up pretty good. And like I said, if you are in a partnership, it would have said it has something to do with you being in partnership, or it's something about your partnership. Your partnership, the health of your partnership, and this resource, whatever it is. I do not know what the two have to do with each other, but I can clearly see that they're all connected. So this woman, the mother energy, may have been trying to do things to break up the relationship. By like, this is wanting to end the partnership, separate y'all. What it did was it actually didn't separate you from your partner, it separated you from her. And then she became worried here because she's losing control of the two of you, your partnership, because the goal was so that y'all wouldn't work on your relationship together. So that, crazy, they wanted you. Now I can look at this two different ways. This woman, this mother energy, like it could be your mother or something like this. This person could have done something to manipulate another, to like infiltrate. Like this could have been like somebody paying somebody to come in and like cause like third party energy. Because this time we goes back, because before, in the other readings, it looked like the energy was centered around the masculine. Now I'm talking about the energy being centered around the feminine. This energy now looks like somebody wanting to portray or influence the divine feminine to be disloyal to her partnership and for it to break up. Oh, that's this right here. Yeah, it's like this could be your ex. Could have paid this person to come into your life and make you think that y'all were getting ready to start a new cycle or some shit, for the benefit of getting paid. If you can break up their relationship, and they didn't think that it would have any like future ramifications, but what it did was, it ended your relationship with her and everybody else, especially if this is somebody in your family. And intuitively, because I feel like this high priestess is you. Intuitively, you may have known, especially because this is connected to this Ace of Pentacles, you may intuitively already know about this. This person's lied about it, and they've been trying to hold on to this because they don't want to let it go. We've talked about this before. It doesn't matter what cards I pull. When this story comes out, this is the same energy we always get. This Queen of Pentacles always be standing next to this Ace. She's always very, very close to the Ace. But there's someone here that wants to come and tell you the truth. They want to tell you about what's happened. And as far as I'm concerned, I feel some kind of way, because this was a conscious choice. They did it. It was a conscious choice. They participated. They participated in trying to undermine you, manipulate your life circumstances so that you would be unstable, so that something would destabilize you. They wanted you to stop working. They wanted you, everything just in these cards, this is just only a handful of cards, but everything that they've been trying to do was to undermine your life. They wanted you to be unstable, and all because you are happy that you got away from them. What? These people are fucking nuts. Alright. Let me do the dice. I'm like, these people are crazy. People are crazy. Alright, Neptune. The illusion. This is Uranus? Yeah, this is Uranus. So sudden change and chaos. This is the South Node. Karmic lessons, baby. The second house of resources, self-esteem, the things you value. The sixth house, your daily routines, health, acts of service. Seventh house, your partnerships, contracts, relationships. I have Cancer, Leo, and Sagittarius. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. If any parts of this reading resonated for you, gave you clarity or confirmation over your own story, give the video a thumbs up so we can circulate into the algorithm and get in front of the eyes that need to see us the most. If you'd like to book a personal more aligned with your own story, all of my information is below in the description box, along with a directory of other tribe members who offer services or products, because I'm all about building community and I want to support the people who support me. So I encourage you to support them too. I love you guys. I will be back tomorrow because I don't have time to do another reading because I'm making egg rolls again. That's going to be a whole ordeal. Yeah, I'm like, and that's going to be a whole ordeal. So yeah, I won't be able to come back, but I will see y'all during the live premiere. I love you. Until next time, take care.